friend, this is Ian Khan. I want to talk to you about some of the tools that I personally use on an everyday basis to be more productive, to plan my schedule, to plan my day, to collaborate with others, to work with my team. There's tons that's going on at work generally, and you probably are in the same position where you're looking for a tool, a subset of tools. And here at Futurist, we end up doing that. We're constantly looking at different tools to do things, collaboration tools, design approval tools, social media management tools, agency tools, tons of things that we're looking at on a weekly basis. Some of the things I have really stuck to in the past many years, and I've gotten used to them, and they really do a great job. And I think you, as well as an individual, as well as an organization, as a leader, as a manager, should invest in these tools. And some of them are free, and some of them you have to pay for them. But investment in terms of time and effort, because they'll really bring structure to your work and to your life. Tool number one, and in no particular order, tool number one that I use and I really like these days is, and I've been using it for a while now, is Trello. So Trello started off as a collaboration tool, as a Kanban tool, and it's incredible. I think over the years they've made significant amount of progress into how the product is. But on Trello, you can create different lists. You can share those lists. You can put details in those lists. You can expand on those lists. You can create complexity and complex projects within those lists. And so Trello is a really cool, feature-filled tool to either manage your own tasks, manage your own projects, collaborate with teams, client teams, your own teams, and to bring structure around what your priorities are. It gets really complex when you go into the weeds of any of these systems, but at a basic level, the learning curve of Trello is not that bad, and I think you can become fairly quick and learn it really quick. So that's my go-to productivity, go-to tool number one at the moment, which I actively use. Tool number two for me is Asana. I have used Asana a lot for projects, for project tracking, project management, task tracking, and it does a great job. I really like Asana. I've used it for many years. I've tracked many a project on Asana, and I would highly recommend you trying out Asana if you're looking for task management lists. You're looking at sharing those with your teams. You're looking at tracking those tasks, time tracking, effort tracking. A bunch of things are built into Asana, and it's a really robust tool that you can have in your organization. Cross functionality between different departments if it's set up really nicely, any of these tools. And so Asana is also a tool that I use to do different things. Third platform I have beginning to use it now is Monday.com, and Monday.com is proving to be a good platform, but I'm still on an early kind of a journey with Monday.com, so I really can't comment. I do, however, like it. So far, I've seen some things in it, some features in it that are really cool. And there's literally hundreds of different tools you could use for task tracking. But these are my favorites. I'm not vouching for any of them being the best in the world, but I'm just saying these are what I'm using right now. And so if you need a recommendation, maybe try one of these out. I also really like Outlook. Outlook, the Microsoft 365 tracker, the calendar. You've got to use your calendar if you're not using your calendar in your Outlook, in your Gmail, wherever it is. And they can really help you stay focused and organize your tasks, and also put in reminders. Many people still work off notebooks or haphazardly, but I find Outlook and these calendar utilities are great as well. Last but not least, my favorite tool of all that keeps me structured, that keeps me organized, is the good old-fashioned notebook, where you just write things down, because you cannot write everything down on a computer, and sometimes you just have to take a pen. You just have to write things down. Doodle and do all of those things. So I highly recommend keeping a pen and paper with you all the time in every meeting, no matter whether you're taking notes or not. Have a pen and paper on your desk and just use it. Use it to put ideas down, create your own lists, and then you can transfer those lists to Trello or whichever platform you end up using. I think a lot of people recommend having a diary, having a notebook, having a system. And when you're goal tracking, when you're tracking your progress, it really helps to put your goals down on a daily basis, what your task list is, what your priorities are. And I feel there is a difference between putting your goals down on a calendar on the computer versus when you're writing them down on a piece of paper. It doesn't matter how detailed or how brief they are, but I think it really, really matters because you just the mind processes information that you write with your own hands in a different way. There's something to it that I don't know what it is. I think it's something that humans are, you know, get more benefit from. I don't know why, but yeah, I find creating your goals even on your notebook works really, really well. And create a list every single day. Create a page every day. Some notebooks come with pages, and there's different types of notebooks that I have as well. Some are very specific, and they have pre-drawn dates and times and things you should be writing down, like a productivity journal. There's many of them out there in the market, um, and any of them help. Just start putting your goals on a paper-based document, and you will see some change happening to you as you build that habit and consistently do these things. Your productivity will change. I just wanted to share these tools that I personally use. I hope you're able to use some of them, and if you haven't, give them a try. So I talked about Trello, Trello.com. We talked about Asana, Asana.com. We talked about calendar tools like Google Calendar, Outlook 365, Microsoft 365, or Office 365. Any of these, they are a good bunch of tools as well. And then we're talking about good old-fashioned notebook, and last but not least, Monday.com, which is also something really cool. I'm going to do a lot more of these recommendations, things that we use in-house, things that I use personally, I work with, just in case it helps any of you do things better. Take care, and until the next video, you be safe. Hey, while you're here, subscribe to this channel, click this video and share it with your friends, like it and subscribe to everything that comes out of this channel. Click the bell icon and you'll get notified the next time any of my videos comes on. I really want to connect with you, and I really want to share everything I do so that it helps you do things better, it helps you progress further and be incredible every single day. Take care.